All right, man. Not too happy about this one. Daily loss limit hit. Down $2,000 on the account. Why did this happen? Basically yesterday I took a trade Asia during Asia session and didn't go as planned. Ended up losing about $300. When I hopped on the charts this morning, I felt like okay, I gotta make that back. Um, Took a trade pre-market to try to make it back. Lost another like 400. So I'm down like 700 when market opens, and I took a trade. Very rushed trade, kind of chased price a little bit, and lost 300 and day loss on the hit. Um, these kind of mistakes are mistakes that I can't be making if I want to get to where I want to be. Um, I'm not mad. I'm just like I don't know. Sometimes you just need to like stop and think, and like I'm not gonna shy away from it. Like I'm the only one that messed this up for myself. So I'm sure today will be a great day for price action. I'm gonna miss out on it, because I decided to hit my daily loss on it. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I gotta stop making those small mistakes. Basically, I gotta lock in. You feel me? So let's get into the
Oh
trades.
no. I mean, all of these like they didn't follow my strat. This was the trade during Asia. Where's it? Right here. Try to go long, ended up getting stopped, and then here was the trade pre-market. Tried going long. I think I'll. This was like a 5 minute stopped, and then here was the last trade that I took, inversing this 1 minute. Got in here when we retested it, came up, stopped. This sucks to make. Just knowing that like I don't know that I gotta like put out there that I like made a couple emotional decisions and lost a bunch of money and did the exact things that like I tell myself and like tell people that trade not to do. Um, that's the reality of it though. I wish everything could be sunshine and rainbows every day. Reality, it's not. I'm a human being. I'm gonna make mistakes. Only thing I can do is learn from them. Try not to make the same mistake twice. Um, so yeah, that's where my head's at right now. I'm gonna probably go journal this and then be on with my day. So catch y'all tomorrow.
So
Peace.
I've really had some time to think about like why I think what happened. And honestly, like this whole not this whole year, but like since last week and then the weekend and then taking yesterday off, I really wanted to trade today. Like I was thinking about it last night. I thought about it when I woke up, and like I usually think about trading like that, but it was more of like I'm thinking about the money. I'm thinking about like the payout. I've never traded on this many accounts before. I'm thinking about like all the money that I can get if I just do my thing. I'm realizing that's the reason why I took the trade during Asia session, because I was like way too excited. I was way too like eager instead of just waiting for New York to actually like present a good setup. And then the reasons I took the trades this morning is A, that same reason, and then B, a lack of wanting to be patient. So being impatient. Because if I waited and I'm like, okay, even if I took the Asia session trade, I'm down 300. There's absolutely nothing wrong with waiting until like, I don't know, it's like 2 o'clock now. If a setup presented itself, I could have took it. That would have been my trade for the day. And if it's a good setup, then I'm up $200. Instead, I'm dead down 1,000. That's almost a $1,200 swing. I mean, I could set like hard rules for myself, but I think the true problem comes with It's a greed problem. You know, it's a greed issue. I'm realizing that, but yeah.
Yeah, or we might be back. I'm not gonna lie. Good trade today. Oh, this is day. I think this is probably day 7. I think, or 8. I think it's day 8 of road to 10K. Uh, Yesterday rough day. Today straight banging. Um, I'm up a little less than 1,600 in total. 788 on both accounts. Um, Beautiful day of price action. Not gonna lie, we were trending, you know, um, and I made up for a significant part of yesterday's loss. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Really easy day today. Um, this is open, and then that's what we've been doing. So we had Asia and London lows pretty much consolidated. A bit of manipulation to take out yesterday's PM, and then we came up, swept out all of these lows, and then we had that new day opening gap that's still up here that like it might get hit today. Um, I was targeting these highs pretty much. Um, so like I think Tuesday's PM session. So basically my entry was not gonna show it on alpha futures. Entry was it had something to do with this 5 minute retrace and then a change in character because we didn't get a inverse. So here I'll just this is the 5 minute. Yeah, so like this is that same gap and then bang. Um, that's the trade on the 1 minute. So we came into this 5 minute gap, and then we shot up. So I'm like, all right, let me just limit this. So I put a limit order right at these highs, which would like signify the breakup structure, and then also I'm pretty sure it was a 50%, yeah, just about 50% of this range. So like we came down, hit 50% of it, and then wanted to go back up. So, whoops, yeah, and then I got out like right here, but I hit all targets. So yeah, I mean, and then I went break even at this internal high. Overall, good day. I'm really thankful that it played out like this. Why do I look like a woman? I'm not sure like that. Really thankful everything played out the way it did. After yesterday, I feel like I definitely needed it, but I mean, this is just it's staying patient. It's following your rules. I had a terrible day yesterday, but like, what am I gonna do? Crash out more? No, might as well just buckle down. God willing, tomorrow I'm in profit and pay out sometime either next week. I mean, most likely next week. So yeah, never give up. Stick to your rules. Don't be dumb. That's what I gotta say. I'm doing good. I'm gonna go change the brakes on my car now, so that'll be fun. But yeah, peace. Catch up. All right, what up, guys? Day 9 of 10K challenge. Down 232 per account today. Brings my I think I'm down 500 on the week. Yeah, like 450. Total down like 550 on the account. Very very savable, very savable. But like today, price action was just like not doing it for me. I didn't take a trade until like noon. I wanted longs. There was ample opportunity. I just like wasn't. I didn't trade AM today. But yeah, let's. Just so you see. Giant wick. Respected this 5 minute. There was no 1 minute gap. Well, there was one here, but I didn't like take it. So
got in on the break of not really like continuation to the upside. In hindsight, should have been a close above this high. Whatever. Sometimes I draw the line at the candle, not the wick. Took it. Was given a glimmer of hope and stopped out. I have size though, just because we didn't have an inverse and I wasn't like too confident about it. I was like YOLO, and then I wanted to inverse this gap. We did not. Very good indication of taking sells, but we didn't have an inverse in this leg, and like yeah, that's what I would have needed to take shorts. The next inverse is down here. Do I feel like continuing, like having a stop loss that big and targeting down here? No, I don't, so I just hopped off. Not mad at it. Working on being more patient. I do desperately want to get this account out of drawdown. Yeah, that's yeah. I really want to get this guy out of drawdown, but like I'm okay with. I know I can make that in one trade, in one good trade, you know. So it's like it'll happen, and then I'll be break even, and then I'll be a fresh account, and I have to make like 2.3 because my max win or my biggest win was like 7. Get a payout. That's 4 trades after that. Realistically, tomorrow I could see a good setup going into next week. Even 4 trades, 5 trades. It'd be the week after that, so like the first week of February, I could request a payout with my max loss being what it is. 4 days. 4 days max. But realistically, it'd probably take me a little bit longer, just because like I'm gonna lose some trades. Yeah, the cap really does suck. I'm not gonna lie, or I guess it's not a cap. I can make more. Whatever. I'm rambling. Yeah, that's today. Catch you tomorrow. What up, guys? Day 10, road to 10K. It's Friday, January 23rd, and I took no trades today. Price action was okay. I just didn't see my setup anywhere. And I wasn't really trying to force any trades either, because it was just like, you know, just because it's been a rough week, I was kind of leaning towards not trading, so that's what ended up happening. Whatever, didn't lose any money going to next week strong. I'll kind of just go over price action and my thoughts on it. Yeah. So we opened up right here. London session, basically Asia session kind of consolidated a bit, and then during London we took out the highs, and then came and took out Asia lows. Didn't quite get there, and then New York. I think this was kind of because it was the lowest point, we didn't come out and sweep these on NQ. It might have had an SMT at the bottom here. Let's just see. Let me turn this off. It does look like we had an SMT. So ES took out those lows, which probably would have watched for that, but you know, whatever. There we have this huge move up, taking out London and Asia highs, and then we kind of just chopped around for a bit. So yeah, down 500 per account to end the week. Not happy, not mad though. It wasn't the best week of price action, and the goal is to survive during those times if you're not going to make money. So yeah, that's ending week 2. Hoping that next week is a lot better. And yeah, I'm going in pretty good. I'm gonna back test this weekend. I gotta make some improvements to my strategy. I'm realizing that like opportunity for a 1 hour or 4 hour gap rejection might not happen every day. and it's fine, but I'm gonna start using like 30-minute gaps and just seeing how those kind of get reacted from. Because I think if we still respect a 30-minute gap and we have that 5-minute retrace and then 1-minute inverse, I feel like that's valid if I'm still targeting 1-to-1. But when price is choppy, like my strategy doesn't work because we'll inverse like 2 gaps, and I shouldn't be taking trades during those times. Like my 2 losing trades were during really choppy price action, and then when we're going somewhere, you know, I'm moving. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and just test the waters a little bit and just see what we're working with. But yeah, man, that's about it. That's all I got. Peace.